what's up? It's Ruby. Welcome back to this week's video. So today I'm going to be going through my sneaker collection. This is an updated sneaker collection video. My last sneaker collection was in August of 2020, so it's time for an update. Every single sneaker that I own is going to be covered in this video. So before we get into the video, I just want to remind you that I dropped a phone case collab with Skinnydip London, and you can shop 4 colourful, fun, exciting phone cases. This is one of them. Post and repeat, my personal fave. You can shop them on skinnydiplondon.com. I'll leave the link in the description box below in case you're interested. And with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into the sneaker collection. In my sneaker collection video from 2020, I don't think there was a single pair of New Balances in that video. The reason why I didn't get into the New Balance thing was just because it was such a big trend in like 2021, 2020 even. Like it was just like a big thing, and I'm just not drawn to it, you know, like when it's like that big, like when the hype is like that much. My natural state to that kind of thing is just like distance, like I'm not into it. So after the hype died down a little bit, I was like, okay, let me try this. So the first pair of New Balances that I got were the 530s. Here we have them here. This is my first pair and I honestly love them so much. These were sent to me by New Balance by ASOS for a campaign that I did with them. So yeah, this is really the only reason why I got into New Balances. It wasn't even like a voluntary choice. Like I got them and I was like, oh, these are kind of nice. I actually kind of like them. So I love the mint green. I feel like it's really subtle, really nice. These are a great sneaker for the summertime. I got so much use out of them last year. I wore them on all of my solo trips, and that's why they're kind of in like a battered state. The silhouette of them, it's kind of like the dad, you know, the dad style sneaker, which I think really suits like a little mini dress or a little mini skirt, but then you can also equally pair them with like some straight leg jeans, like a long denim maxi skirt. Like it's a very versatile shoe. So I also have these ones, which are a little bit more vintage style, I feel, because they've got like the grey, the silver, and then the darker green. And you can kind of see the pop of like the N and like all the like other details a little bit better, whereas this one's a bit more subtle. So the next pair of New Balances that I have are the 550s. Okay, look at these. Yes, these ones were probably the most like trendy last year and also in 2021. But I got these ones and they are like the coffee caramel chocolate situation colorway, which I love. And I, you know, don't really tend to go for like a neutral kind of shoe. I like the colors and stuff, but I really like to have this in my closet because I have a few like beige leather jackets, beige boots, brown boots. I have that kind of color palette in my closet, and so I struggle previously before I got these to have a shoe to pair them with. So now I have these. I really like the silhouette of these ones. I think they're a great shoe to kind of pair with a more elevated outfit, and yeah. So I have these ones in white. They are the plain kind of white ones, and I was thinking of customizing these because they're a bit boring. So I was thinking maybe I would paint the N a color, change the laces to a colored lace, and maybe add in some like cool clip-on stuff or like some jewels and stuff. Just, you know, just make them a little bit more exciting, because I literally never reach for these because they have absolutely no color in them. So if you're choosing between a New Balance 530 and a 550, I just feel like, I mean, you can't really compare because they're two completely different styles of shoes and two completely different silhouettes. But I will say that the 530s are quite a lot lighter than these ones. These ones are a bit more sturdy and a bit more heavy. Other than that, the comfort is probably slightly better in these. I find these a little bit more comfortable. Obviously, they're like almost like a runner type of shoe, so they are built a little bit differently to these ones, which are a bit more solid. 2022 was the year that I became an Adidas girl. I was an Adi girl last year, and I was lucky enough to work with Adidas on a few campaigns, which just really strengthened my love for the brand. Let me just put these down because they're a lot for me right now. I became an Adi girl in 2022, and I just loved kind of getting back into Adidas. It's been a really long time since I've really had a lot of Adidas sneakers or just like styled them in different ways or anything. Like I just haven't owned Adidas in a really long time. So 2022 really increased my Adidas collection. So the ones that I started with, what was the first ones? Oh, these ones. I worked on a campaign in 2021 for these ones, and I honestly love them. They are the Forums, and they've got the little like pale pink 3 stripes, and they've also got the Velcro strap, which I think is a nice detail. And I just really like these. I feel like they're really, really versatile. Can pair them in 100 billion different ways. My favorite ways to pair them are with like little mini dresses or little mini skirts, like girly outfits. I love these for girly outfits. So those are the kind of the first Adidas that I have had in the last like few years, right? So back in the day, I was a big Adidas girl, back in primary school days, back in like uni days. So speaking of uni days, I used to have a pair of these Adidas Superstars. Like Superstars are such like a high school shoe. Like I had a pair of these with like the red, the blue, and the red and the blue stripes. These ones are just the plain, you know, white ones. Again, I could probably customize these. I think I might. Maybe like purple stripes. I used to do custom sneakers. I used to paint them and like customize them. It was so much fun. And then I just stopped doing it. But I should bring it back because it honestly was like a meditative experience for me. You know, painting, just getting lost in the brush strokes and everything like that. It's a really great experience and I should really bring that back. I think I will bring that back this year. So last year I went on a trip to Rome. I did a little solo trip to Rome and there was this like designer outlet. It was actually in Florence. I did a trip to like Rome and Florence. This designer outlet was in Florence and I went there and I went to Prada and I got these Prada times Adidas sneakers like on the cheap. They were discounted heavily because it was an outlet and I got them. I feel like they're really cool. They're just like a classic elevated sneaker, which I really, really love. And the black and white, it's gonna be in style forever. It's just like a classic timeless piece, which I'm into. I got heaps of use out of them like all of summer last year. A great summer shoe. I probably wouldn't reach for them in the winter just because like I want to protect them. So these shoes I literally searched for like 2 years. They are the triple platform Adidas sneakers. So I love the cobalt blue. They've got the blue tongue as well. They've got the Velcro strap, similar to the forums, you know, but a platform. So yeah, I love the bold color of this. The cobalt blue is so amazing and so easy to pair with different kinds of outfits. Again, a platform sneaker is one that I tend to pair with girly, soft, feminine kind of looks. I haven't worn these too much actually. They're quite new and quite fresh, so I probably will look at getting some use out of them this year. I got them late last year, that's why they're so fresh. I'm really glad I found these. I got them from TK Maxx for £40. I don't know, I just feel like the universe wanted me to have them and that's why I found them. Okay, so while everyone else was losing their minds about the Adidas Sambas, I was focused on the Adidas Gazelles. I just feel like I don't really understand what the hype with Sambas are. Like I really don't get it. They look like so many different styles of Adidas sneakers. The Hamburg, for example, looks exactly the same as a Samba. The Gazelles look pretty similar. They look pretty similar to a Samba. Like I don't get it. It was that like one photo of Bella Hadid that went viral and then everyone wanted Sambas and then they just continued to be sold out for like forever. But anyway, I love the Gazelles. I think they are such a classic shoe. They've been around forever. I had a pair of Gazelles like literally like 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I like that they're a light shoe. They are easy to pair with a lot of different things. I love pairing them with jeans. Gazelles and jeans, elite combo. Light wash denim, yes. White denim, yes. Double denim, yes. Lots of options. So while I was away, I just had a sudden urge to type in like purple lilac Adidas into Google, right? Lilac Adidas sneakers. So I typed that in and let me show you what came up, and then I bought them immediately because I was like, I love these, I'm obsessed. Let me get them. Okay, so here they are. Look at these. The color! This is so me, it's just insane. And the laces, I love that the laces are purple as well. So cute! Oh my god, yes. Obsessed. Obsessed. Obsession. So next we have this pair of Adidas, which I'm honestly obsessed with. They're probably in my top 5 of most worn in the past like 6 months or so. They are the Centennial 85. They're a very vintage looking, which I think is the reason why I love them so much. They're like an off-white color with the dark green, and they've got the Adidas on the tongue, and I just love. My favorite way to style these Centennials are with denim. I feel like they look really good with blue denim or even off-white denim to match the off-white leather. But yeah, faves. How many Converse is too many Converse? Oh no. So Converse, this has been a constant love in my life. Probably like, I would say across all the sneaker brands, Converse is just consistently like my favorite. I always have a pair of Converse All-Star Chuck Taylors, like wherever I go. If I'm going on a trip, there is a pair of Converse with me. I've been loving colourful Converses for such a long time. Like I just love them. So recent additions to my collection are these green ones. I love Love these dark green ones. I feel like they're really, really cool, really, really classic. They will last the test of time. They're not like a trendy color, if you know what I mean. They're just like a classic color. Love. Then we have the blue. Then we have the red, which I do not get enough use out of. I really don't. But they're there in case I ever feel the need to wear them. Then we have these minty green ones. Love. If I want a lighter green, then I've got these. If I want a darker green, I've got the dark greens. So next I have a pair of platform cons. They are in the yellow. They're a great summertime, springtime shoe. I love styling them with spring summer outfits. They're so, so cute. And they are a bit heavier because they've got the platform, but you know what, we deal with it. So while I was away on my solo trip to Singapore, I picked up these pink Converses. I wanted a pair of pink Converses for a really long time. These are not really the ones that I wanted, but somehow I ended up buying them. I just wanted like literally just the normal like cons, but in pink, you know, and this is more of a pale pink than what I was looking for. I don't know why I bought these. Like, I mean, they're cute. I will get use out of them, and I like that it's kind of like a cream lace, not just like a super harsh white lace. I like that it's soft aesthetic, and then we've got like this detail, which is kind of different. It's alright. I mean, I like them. Yeah, okay. And then we've got these ones, which are the only low top Converse in my collection. A pale pink, and then like the daisies, which I think is real, real cute. I don't get like a lot of use out of these. I mean, maybe it's because it's literally been winter, and like this is not a winter shoe. This is a spring summer shoe. So if you had asked me what my favorite sneaker was, back when I filmed my first sneaker collection video, I probably would have said Nike. I would have chosen a Nike sneaker. I don't know which ones, but I would have said Nike. So let me start with these. These are Pinterest famous. I don't know if you guys know this, but these are Pinterest famous shoes. They are a Nike Air Force One. They've got the black tick, black detailing around the side, and then these laces, they say Nike, and I think they are pretty much the best feature of this shoe, and I really haven't seen Nike release something like this again. I don't know why, because it's so cool. Like, it's just a great detail. Yeah, I got so much use out of them back in the day. They were like my most worn sneaker in 2019, 2020, but I haven't worn for them, like I haven't reached for them as much. I probably need to give them a good clean and then like make them look a bit more fresh, because they are struggling. So let's talk about some customs that I did. Actually, I think, let me show you my first pair of customs that I did. They were these ones. These ones like were a practice pair. I basically wanted to make a pair of customs for my friend Kirsty, but I wanted to practice first. So these are my practice pair. We've got the pink, the yellow, and the lilac, and then we've got lilac laces. I feel like they're really cool. Like, you're not gonna see this. It's custom. It's pose and repeat custom. Shortly after those ones, I custom made these ones because I love lilac. I'm a lilac girl, and they're so cool, look. So I decided to go with these laces. They're kind of like a, what would you call this color? Like a pastel yellow? Pastel shoes. Obsessed. And another pair of customs that I did, a little bit different, these ones. So these are the Nike Blazers, and they were just a plain white shoe, and I customized the red ticks, and then I put song lyrics. If you look closely, you can see what the lyrics are, but I'll give you a hint. Well, I'll just tell you. It's the song is Don't by Bryson Tiller, because I'm a big Bryson Tiller fan. I remember when I made these, it was like during COVID, and I was in Melbourne. I just remember being like, these are so cool. Like, they're just so cool. Again, I need to bring these back. So I think I will just leave them by the door so that I wear them all the time. So I have a few different styles of Air Force Ones. The first ones are these ones with the silver ticks, which I think is a really cool detail. It's got some blue accents on it. Just like a classic Air Force One with some, you know, extra nice details. Then we've got these Air Force Ones. They are the shadows, so they're a bit more of a platform. I added these shoelaces. They are from my first ASOS collection, actually. They're very, very cute. Little custom. I love the custom details. Adding things to my sneakers just makes it a little bit different and a little bit unique. So next we have these Jordans that I customized. I wanted a green pair, and this is what we got. This is what we have. These ones are a kid's Jordan. I only ever buy kids Jordans because of the price. So yeah, these are a UK 3 or even like a 2.5 or something. Kids, to save money. Then we have these Jordans. These ones are not kids, I don't think, but they are purple. I thought they were super cool. I love the darker purple because I have a lot of light purple in sneakers. This one's solid. They're very fresh and very new. Then we have these blazers, which just remind me of, honestly, they remind me of COVID. It's not a great memory, but like, these are shoes that I wore a lot, like during COVID. When I would style together outfits and stuff, like I would wear these all the time. But I do really, really like them because the colorway is really, really pretty. Like the pink and the blue and the yellow. Just the color combo is like so me. So we have these sneakers. Whenever I wear them, people get confused because it looks like two different shoes. But they're really just like the same shoe. You get me? But I really like them. They're a cool detail. This like kind of tick that's deformed, distorted, and then on the other side as well. But they are an Air Force One. They've got the blue and then the pink back. So yeah, cool different details, which we love. So next we have these Nikes, and I can't remember the technical name of them right now, but I will leave it on the screen. I love that they're kind of like a light shoe. Again, really easy to pair with things. And then we've got the pop of red, the tick that's kind of like the distorted, hidden behind that situation. Love on the tongue. We've got the Nike as well. And yeah, just a different style of Nike sneakers, which I am here for. Okay, so these sneakers are just iconic. They are iconic. They are the Shadows, and they released these in 2020, I remember, and I was obsessed with them. I got so much use out of them. I wore them all the time. They're really comfortable. Like, they're basically an Air Force One, but like a bit of a platform. Super comfortable, very well worn. The colors through them are so me. This is why I love them. I love the pastel. They're so fun and colorful. I can pair them with like basically like any of these colors for outfits as well. And I just, yeah, like honestly, these are probably my most worn sneaker of all time. So the final pair of Nikes that I have are these ones. They're the Nike M2Ks, and I don't think they make these anymore, really sadly, because they're a great shoe. They were my first kind of like chunky, like dad style sneaker that I ever got. So they've got the little nice Nike tick, which is really cute. I added some custom laces to these, the green, and then these sneaker clips, which are also from my first ASOS collection, as just like a nice little detail. I love this silhouette. I think it's like a really fun, kind of like easy way to style little dresses, little skirts. Again, with the girly outfits, perfect shoe. Okay, so next we have the brand No Two Ways. I have quite a few pairs of their sneakers because they were kind enough to gift me a bunch of them, which I'm ever so grateful for. So thank you, No Two Ways. So the first ones that I have are these ones. They are black and white. So they basically release a different colorways, like, I don't know, every few months or something like that. So the staple of the sneaker stays the same, like the silhouette has stayed the same, but then they do different colorways, which I think is cool. And again, really comfortable sneaker. Sometimes I wear these to the gym, sometimes I wear them with like denim outfits. They're quite light. They do look like kind of chunky, but they're lighter than they look. And then we have a pair of white ones, plain white, and then we've got also plain black. These are probably the ones that I steer towards wearing to the gym. They're either the full black or the black and white. And then we also have the blue, the ice blue. We've also got the green, dark green, khaki green. So we've got a bunch of different colors, and I really like these. They're just like a cool part of my collection. They're a little bit more unique, you know, a little bit different, not the usual standard Adidas, Nike kind of thing. Something different. We love it. And the final brand that we have in my sneaker collection are these Axel Arigatos. I love the brand. I'm a big fan of Axel. And the first pair of sneakers that I got from them were these ones. They're the Marathon Runners, and I got them, basically I wanted them for a while, and then I saw these purple ones and they literally only had my size, a UK 3, in them. And I was like, that is a sign from the universe that I need to get them. So then I got them right away because I was like, have to. They're a bit heavier out of the chunky shoes that I have. Like if I'm going to compare these to a New Balance 530, which they're kind of similar to, these ones are a little bit more sturdy, a little bit more heavy duty, not like super heavy, but like comparatively a little bit heavier. But again, like the dad style chunky trainer, they are really great to pair with girly outfits. So then we've got the Catfish sneakers. These ones, they are so cool and different, not like any other sneaker that I have in my collection, and that's why I keep them around. They're unique and different and fun. These would definitely be worn in the daytime, but I feel like they can also be worn in the night for like a cool event, a cool party. Like that's the kind of vibe they're giving. They also have this detail, these like gems. They kind of clip onto the sneaker. The only thing that I will say about this is like they come off so easily. I've already lost one of them on the other shoe because they don't clip in properly. They just kind of like sit there. And I really like that the laces are kind of like a thicker wide lace as opposed to a skinny lace. I think it's a cool detail. And then we've got the Arigato there as well. So yeah, cute. Okay, so that is my full sneaker collection of this moment. That is every single sneaker that I own. I'm pretty sure I haven't missed anything. If I have, you'll never know. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. Everything is at Post and Repeat, and I love you guys so much. Let's get this video to 5 likes, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.